Hey Miss Cindy, how you doing? I just wanted to give a weekend recap. And I'm hungry. We had lunch today. Jay ate snacks, but I didn't, so I'm hungry. So I'm gonna make me an egg sandwich. So just want to give everybody a couple more minutes to get on here. And yes, I know that my kitchen is a mess right now. I know you guys can see behind me and all the things that are so messy back here. But I was going to show you guys my thrift haul also after I get finished scrambling up these eggs. I just need to scramble up a couple of eggs because I'm hungry and I don't want to go to bed hungry. So Miss Cindy B is asking me if you want to join me as a guest tonight. Do you want to join as a guest tonight? I feel like this angle is so funny, like it makes me look so wide. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be anyway, isn't it? It won't take me but just a minute to scramble up these eggs, and I want to tell you guys about my weekend. I try really hard to come on every day and give you guys a little bit of an update about everything that's going on. So for those of y'all who don't know, Jay's been working really late at night, sometimes working till 8:30 at night, which is highly unusual for him, but they have inspections coming up, and so he's having to make sure that everything that he can possibly get and he's not by himself now, he has a crew, but it's, you know, it's a little bit difficult to do when they don't give you enough notice or whatever, or when you're starting over after someone else had that job, which is what he's doing. So it won't be so hard next time. And they also changed the way that they do the inspections, so there's just a lot of factors involved there. Okay, my eggs are finished. That didn't take but just a minute. I'm just making a little egg sandwich, and I don't know about any of the rest of y'all, but do any of the rest of y'all, you have to use real butter, like we all agree now with our parents or our grandparents that said margarine is like 2 molecules away from being plastic, so we won't use it. Hey Sassy Mama, I'm so glad you're here. Angel Miss 625, hey Shar, I'm so glad to see you on here. So tonight is not Bible study night, just so that you guys know. This is just a weekend recap, because I don't remember coming on live yesterday, but I've had such a busy weekend, and I normally don't go into the office on Mondays, but I have to go in tomorrow. I'm excited about it, but also I'm not used to going into the office on Monday mornings. It's gonna be hard. So, but I'm gonna do it. We're gonna make it work, and I'm gonna get it done, and I'm gonna be grateful that I have the opportunity that I've been given. Hang on just a second. Y'all see that big old mess on that chair right there? That's all my thrift things. You're 3 away from 465 followers. Thank you, Larissa Tech. All right, good job. John, so glad to see you on here. Glad to have you. So, and also for any of those of y'all who don't know, I am Southern all the way through my bones. I mean, all the way through my bones. I cannot stand a dry sandwich. I don't know, how do people eat a dry sandwich. I don't know how they do that, so I have to add a little mayo for my egg sandwich. I can't eat it dry. And none of this is monumental or earth-shattering or groundbreaking. We will have our live on Tuesday night, our Bible study. I am very excited about that. The Lord's laid some things on my heart. Last week we talked about running our race, and we talked about laying down or laying aside every weight and whatever the sins are that so easily beset each one of us. And I love that he mentions that for the church, because there was no need for him to mention it for the rest of the world. Why would he say that to the rest of the world? He was talking about us that are Christians. So if there are people out there that are telling you that you will never ever ever fail God once you accept Christ, or fall short of the glory of God once you accept Christ, I would just, question that, because there's so many scriptures in there that talk about that. Peter said, "My brethren, I would that you not sin, but and if you do sin, you have an advocate with the Father, even Jesus Christ the righteous." So again, this is not Bible study tonight. I just wanted to come on and give you guys a weekend recap. So now that my egg sandwich is made, I can let it sit for a minute, and I can show you guys some of my favorite thrift finds. So one of my favorites for the weekend, these are salt and pepper shakers, and they're still in the wrapper, but they're silver, and they're marked on the bottom, but the writing is so tiny that I can't see it. So I'm telling my age, but I'm gonna have to use my phone and magnify this so that I can see what the writing on the bottom is. But I haven't opened them yet, so let's open them and look at them. What I do with those scissors? Here they are. Let's open them and look at them and see what they look like. So I have lots of different things, and I told you guys in my Bible study the other night that I prayed and asked God to make me an extravagant giver, and boy did he listen. We hadn't slowed down for water or nothing yet. We have not slowed down since I prayed that, but I love it. I absolutely love it. I love being that for other people. It brings me so much joy that I got to be a part of it. So there's all different ways to evangelize, and for me that's one of the easiest ways. It's very easy to tell someone, I know someone who can meet your needs, and his name is Jesus. But if they're starving, or if they are sleeping on the floor, or if they're in danger of losing their home at every single minute, it's very difficult for them to understand that there is someone who loves them with an everlasting love. And so, hey Owen, how you doing? So if you get to be a part of meeting that need, that's a form of evangelism too. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. So these are the salt and pepper shakers that I got over the weekend. You can tell they're extremely tarnished. And they do have, I'm worried there may be something in there. They do have writing on the bottom of them. They don't say made in China. I don't know exactly what they do say, because I can't read it. I'm gonna have to blow it up. So this was probably my favorite thrifting find of the whole weekend. I was so excited about that. It was the only tchotchke that I bought also. And look what I paid. Can y'all see that? $3.09. So maybe the day they made by Moses. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe they say made by Moses. Oh, I doubt that. I doubt that. They are a little antique-y looking though. So kudos to you. That was good. Good job, Tony. All right, so I'm going to show you guys what I got thrifting this weekend. 2 of my pieces are already gone, so I can't show you everything. I had someone stop by and they wanted them, so they were. It was, but oh, what was? But you messed up, Tony. Go ahead and tell me what you're talking about, because you brought it up. Be respectful, please. I'm going to show you guys my thrift haul. Hang on. Okay, so yes, my dress is all the way down to the floor, and I know this angle makes me look like I'm huge. I promise that I'm not. So this is a dress that I got. It's very similar to the one that I'm wearing, but it has little cutouts, so I can't wear it to church or work. Can you see the little cutouts on the side? I can't wear it to church or work, but also it has my dryer balls in there. Look at there. I think it's got one in each sleeve. It does. That's funny. So it's just so stinking cute, and I love it. I love a long dress, y'all. They're just comfortable because you can wear your tennis shoes with them. See, and then you don't have to really dress up, but you look like you're dressed up. All right, so that's one. Hang on, let me get closer and see what Tony said. Oh, thank you, Miss Cindy. I like it too. I don't see where Tony responded. He was saying he messed up something, so we're just gonna pray, Tony. How about that? You're never too far gone as long as there's breath in your body. All right, so this is my next little thrift find. These are Jones, New York, which I think is a Belk's brand, and they're just pants. So this is a little sweater that I got. It's very preppy, very cute. I think it's so adorable. And all of these things, I went to that thrift crawl over in Coweta County. So all of these things were $3 each. That's what I paid for them. All right, let me get closer and see. I love a good clothes haul. Me too. I had so much fun with it. So this is just a little sweater vest, and I wear polos up under them. I did buy a polo. I don't know if it's in here in this stack or not, but so it's a sweater. I was looking for one of those. And for those of y'all who don't know, when I bring something in, I pull something else back out. I haven't tried reselling, but I might. I don't know. I've just never fooled with it. So this is just a blouse, a green blouse. Green is one of my favorite colors. So I'm trying to hurry through this because there's really no need. These are just a pair of pants. They have a little design on them. I don't know if you can see that or not. And I got a few other things I'll show you guys. I left all the whites in there in my bedroom, so I'm not going to show you all those tonight because I'd have to stop the live to do that. This is just a yellow long dress. I told my friend when I bought it, when she goes to the country club this summer while her husband's playing golf, we'll just rent a golf cart and ride around and I'll wear this dress. No, just I don't know where I'll wear it, but it's pretty and I like it. This is a very loud shirt, but this is something I can wear to work without having to iron it and wear a pair of pants with it. And I'll look like I'm put together and it didn't really take any effort, and that's important to me. Hey Israel, hey Luke, how you doing? Glad to have you guys on here. Thank you guys for all the hearts. This is actually for my younger daughter. She wanted a skirt that was this way in the top. It's flat in the top and then it has the pleats that come down a little bit. So that was for her. Can y'all read this? If you're not from the South, maybe you won't appreciate it as much as I did, but that's too funny. This is a black skirt. I needed one. It is Chadwick's, so I just needed a black skirt. This one does not go all the way to the floor, but I also bought 2 pairs of shoes this weekend. I bought some really pretty red suede boots. This was the men's shirt that I bought. I was telling you guys with the sweater vest a while ago. I like it because it has flowers on it. Will I wear a man's shirt? Yes, I will. This one, I bought some white things. I told y'all I didn't have them in here, so I won't get to show y'all all of that. But these are really popular right now. They're kind of trending, and they go all the way down to the floor. So with a white tank top and this skirt and some tennis shoes, and then I look like I'm dressed and like I put some effort into it, but really, you don't. That's why I love them. This is a cotton jacket. It is by BB Dakota. BB Dakota. So it's just a fitted little jacket. Like I would wear it over this. Right now everything needs to be ironed. So I didn't iron it. This is a halter top. And I would wear this on vacation. And I would also wear, I think it may even be a dress, but for me it would be much too short to be a dress. So it would be a baby doll top. And if I'm here in town, or probably in the state of Georgia, I would wear a jacket over it. But when I go on vacation, I'll wear things like this down in Florida. So this is a sleep shirt, and it just says my coffee needs coffee. And yeah, that would be me. It fits. That tracks. Oh, y'all don't need to see that one. And this is another jacket. This is the last one. I had a suede jacket and I loved it so much, and it got stains on it, so I found another one. It was $3. Oh my god. So those are my, hey RB, how you doing? So those are my hauls for the weekend, except for the things that are white. The things that are white, I can't, I'm not going to go in there and show you guys. No, Ruben, it wasn't a swap meet. Coweta County in Georgia, I don't know where you're from, but Coweta County had their annual thrift crawl. So over there, first of all, it's probably one of the richest counties in the state of Georgia. And there are several different towns, but they do a lot of benevolence work or philanthropy work. And so there's a lot of thrift stores over there, but proceeds from those thrift stores go back into the community for different things. For example, one of my favorite ones help women that are coming out of domestic violence or abuse. There's another one that helps victims of sex trafficking. There's another one that helps men that are coming out of prison that have overcome different types of drug addictions, alcohol addictions, and they teach them job skills, and they continue to go through a program for a couple of years. Well, all that stuff costs money. You have to pay people to do the things, and you have to pay bills to do all that stuff. So all of these thrift stores that I love to go to, every dollar that I spend, I know is going to help someone else. So when you've done that for a while and you find the same brands that you would find in the store, they're gently used, they still look brand new, but you know that every dollar that you spend is helping someone else. It makes it really hard to go into Belk's or Dillard's or somewhere like that and spend $300 to $500 on a dress. So so I don't. I choose to do things this way. I like pretty things, I won't lie to anybody about that, but I do have a problem paying retail prices for just about anything. So it's one of the ways that I get to give back and have a little bit of fun doing it. And yesterday I got to spend the day with a couple of my girlfriends. We travel sometimes together. We've known each other for a very long time. One of them I've been friends with since I was 8 years old, and the other one is my daughter's best friend's mother, and that's how we started hanging out. But we have become very close friends. And when I tell y'all, it's so important to have women, or you know, if you're a gentleman, to have people in your life that will not only be there for you during the good times and when you can laugh and cut up like we did yesterday, but who will also get on their knees and pray for you. Because the things that God lays on my heart to do, I need people to pray for me. I need for people to lift me up before the throne of God. Yes, I did, Sassy Mama. I spent the whole day with your favorite aunt. I absolutely did. And we laughed so hard we cried. And we ate Mexican food. And she didn't spend too much money. She never does. She's much more frugal than I am. I have a lot of fun when I go, so because it's all for a good cause, why not? And I'm rotating things in and out all the time and having a good time. But I don't want to take up any more of y'all's time tonight. I love you so much. Yeah, I love her to pieces too. Hey Erin, how you doing? So glad you're here. And I wanted to remind you guys that we will be having Bible study on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Y'all please remember me in your prayers in the morning, because I'll be going into the office. I love you too, Miss Cindy, so very much. And I have my sandwich ready. It's probably cooled off by now. I didn't finish the thrift haul because I had washed all the whites, and they're in my bedroom, and I'm not going to go in there and get them and do all of that. But I'm glad to have her after losing Mama. Yes, she is a very precious soul, and I love her very much. So until tomorrow, you guys pray for me. Having to go into the office tomorrow, and I have to clock in at 6, so I'll be there a little bit before 6 o'clock. We do have, you know, a special thing going on tomorrow, and I'll tell y'all about that maybe tomorrow night. But I love you all, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. This is day 12 of phase 2 of the 90-day immersion. So thank you for spending your time with me, and I will talk to you tomorrow.